What's going on, everyone? Today I am playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, yes, I will be continuing Final Fantasy VII, but I'm in the process of making like a schedule sort of thing for the games that I'm going to be playing, so I will probably be continuing Final Fantasy VII tomorrow, hopefully, depending on my internet and depending on how the internet runs today. But yes, so I'm finally jumping on the bandwagon and playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't really played Horizon Zero Dawn. I think I played like the first half hour of it a long time ago now, and I don't really remember it, but I am here finally ready to play it. The second one looks pretty interesting, so I'm very eager to have a look at that. But yeah, so without further ado, I am just going to jump straight into it, and yeah, hopefully you guys can hear me, and I will try and fix up the volume if it needs to be fixed. Speech movie, English. Display subtitles, sure. Okay.
What's that now? Don't like the cold? Can't stay in today. We have a ritual to perform, you and I.
A human sacrifice, maybe? Oh.
Here. Wear this. It belonged to my daughter. Good.
Wait, is she not your daughter?
Today, I speak your name, girl. But will the goddess speak it back? Normally, it would be the mother who declares, if you had one. The whole village would attend, and matriarchs perform the ritual. But we are outcasts.
Okay.
Even so, we keep the tribe's rituals. Otherwise, we might become like the faithless old ones, who turned their backs on the goddess.
Wait.
Their wickedness doomed them.
So this is obviously set in, like,
To us,
the future kind of thing, right?
Splendors of creation, beasts of air, water, earth, and steel.
Oh, crap. Damn.
It is one thing to hunt a beast, another to hunt a machine. You must be humble and respect their power. I will teach you this. One day.
No, off your knees. It's nearly time. And yes, you may speak to me.
You came to bless the naming,
Have not 6 months gone by since we entrusted her to you?
but we are outcasts.
You by choice, and she, well... I am a high matriarch, Rost. I bless whom I choose.
Right.
You honor us.
Yes, now go!
Why is a
and get
baby
ready
an
to declare.
outcast?
Go!
That's a bit harsh.
Oh, Mother, this child needs a name by which to know her. That your love may warm her life as the rising sun warms all the earth. Speak her name!
Aloy!
And so her name is blessed.
Stop this at once! What have you done?
I've blessed the naming of a child.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child? What did she tell you about his birth, outcast? Answer!
I've done only what you asked.
To raise it, yes. We said nothing of love.
Enough.
And you, blessing its name like it was one
I
of the
know
Nora,
my duty
one
to
of the
them.
tribe.
And to you.
Without consultation.
I'm here. And wherever you go, I will follow.
Okay, so there's a bit of a mystery going on there. Oh, okay, that was the, okay. Alright, so in my settings, I want audio, here we go. Alright, so, music will turn down just a little bit. Speech will keep up, sound effects turn down a little bit as well. Okay, I think we are good. No, I do not have a HDR TV, I know, because I am poor. Oh, face paint. Okay, strange, but alright. Okay. Alright, new game. Alright, let's have a look. So we got story difficulty setting eases combat, allowing you to focus on exploration and narrative. An accessible difficulty level for those who simply want to explore the world and story. Balances the journey with a challenging combat experience. Demanding combat experience throughout the journey. Tough combat experience for who really want to challenge. Toughest combat experience, this mode increases enemy aggression and damage, as well as rebalances Aloy's weapons and equipment. Merchant wares are also more expensive. Oh, jeez. Earth, the far future. Nature has reclaimed the ruins of our forgotten civilization, but humanity lives on in primitive tribes. In the snow wilderness, they fight for survival against the machines. Okay. It's not like I was done reading. Unlock the Shard Salvager skill to break down resources and modifications into half their worth. Okay. Here we go. They fight for survival against the machines, fearsome mechanical creatures of unknown origin. Ooh. Unlock the Expert Carver skill to increase your chance of finding high rarity items from machines and animals. Okay. 6 years later.
Aloy!
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a lot of berries. You're quite the gatherer, aren't you, little Bast? Now go and see if you can find some more, hmm?
Oh boy.
Well done, that's a good boy.
Oh boy.
Children, come with me.
Ah, God.
She's an outcast, to be shunned. There. Oh, come on. There.
How can you outcast a baby? Seriously? Ooh. Ow.
Down here!
Oh, so she doesn't call him Dad then.
He won't hear me. Some kind of cave?
Alright, a gift from the past. Alright. Oh, jeez. Okay. I guess I'm meant to go that way, I guess?
Ugh, there were rats
Ew.
down here.
Okay. Oh. Jesus, bats everywhere.
Looks tight,
Ah,
but
so
I can
that
get
would have
through.
been the other way.
This must be a ruin of the metal world. One of the old places.
The camera's really weird. I don't know what it is. Yeah, the camera's very wonky. Wonky and wobbly. Okay. So that's sprint. Alright, let's go through the door.
Ross said never go in places like this. But I have to find a way out.
Okay. Alright, I'm assuming there isn't really collectibles or anything around here, because it's just kind of like, what is going on in there? God.
There's something up ahead. What's that? A dead person.
Oh, lovely. Oh, it is too.
There's something shiny there.
Inspect the strange device. Ugh. Gross. Oh. Okay.
Lights. Everywhere. How does it do this?
Toggle the focus by pressing R3. Okay. Alright, so I can't actually run or anything when I've got the focus on. Okay.
A metal door. Closed. Maybe this device I found can help. A shape. It's connected to the door somehow.
Code Nexus. Secure encryption port with holographic display. Data shows required settings for nearby hololocks. Use the hololock. Be that there. Hololock. Electromagnetic security mechanism with standard holographic UI interface unavailable. And that's a wrap.
More lights.
Reinforced platinum conductor power cable. Turn holo lock counterclockwise. Turn holo lock clockwise. How am I supposed to bloody know? Okay. Clockwise?
It changed color.
Okay.
The door changed color too. It did it.
Oh, what's this? For Director Evans, voice log, data corruption severe. Press triangle to play the audio data point. Oh, did I miss it? Oh, here we go. Notebook. Data points, here we go.
Director Evans, flash traffic from USRC. Black quartz encryption. I've routed the message to your hologrid for viewing.
Okay. What? Oh, what the hell did I do there? Oh, okay. Dodge roll. Nice. Alright.
What's that?
That's another dead person.
You think I want it this way?
Oh.
It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
I can do. He's right behind you. Hi!
Hi.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
Okay. Data corruption partial. God, I can't get over the camera. Could be how close I am, that could be it, but I kind of have to be a bit close for the mic at the moment. Squeeze through the gap. Uh-oh. Okay, find a way out. What's this way? Oh, we got another one. Connor Chasson.
Well, happy New Year, dear diary. Can you believe we actually celebrated last night? Well, we did. Kind of. Director Evans invited everyone to gather in the community room. Don't know where she got the party hats. That was a ghoulish touch. So there we sit, watching the clock tick down to midnight, and I'm thinking, am I the only one who gets the symbolism of this? It might have been worth it if Skylar had gotten drunk again, but I seem to be a mistake she doesn't want to repeat.
Okay, and what was the other one? Full stop.
I saw them lining up in the community room. Like cattle in a slaughterhouse, but smiling at each other. Shauna handing out meds like being alive is some kind of pain to be eased. Well, not me. I don't want to go quiet. Finds this. Too bad. I don't know anyone, anything, anymore.
Oh, lovely. Oh, that was the one I just picked up, full stop. Okay. Lot of rats. Okay. Oh, there's one over
Why
there.
did they die here? What
Ella
happened to them?
Pontes.
And maybe that's all I need, you know? That moment the door opened and you were standing there wearing that retro wave dress and the way you smiled. I had to look away or you were gonna see on my face what had just blossomed inside me, you know? It was just an instant, but I knew we'd be forever.
A lot of these things around. Jackson Fry.
And pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. And these meds Johnny gave us are really something. So, okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace.
So Chana seems to be the person that was in charge here. Connor oh, this guy again.
I mean, seriously? Record our thoughts for posterity? Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go.
Mia Saeed.
Shall soon dissolve
Okay.
like snow. The sun forbear to shine, but God who called me here below will be forever mine.
Well, that's not creepy at all. Okay. Huh? Rost?
He found me. Ross found me. Down here.
Rost?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh, Mother be praised. Come, girl. Take my hand.
It's not him!
You don't belong down there. Come. Such places are forbidden, Aloy.
I fell in.
They are of the metal world. What is that on your
Nothing.
face?
Nothing.
Did you find it down there?
No.
No.
Give it to me.
No.
Aloy, such things are dangerous.
No!
First boss battle.
Well, if you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now. But starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
All these shapes. Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We decided. The wilds can be dangerous, Aloy. You will need to stay close and do as I say.
I know.
Now, You're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it. See this plant over here? It's called salve brush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch.
Gather medicinal salve brush.
Good. Now eat the berries.
Press up to transfer health from your medicine pouch to the health pool.
They may taste bitter,
Okay.
but they can save your life.
Oh.
Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
Ridgewood. I got some ridgewood. What is that?
Where are we?
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches these lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines. Usually.
Oh. What's this? Wild Ember. Okay. Oh, I can...
Further down
okay.
river, we'll find a herd of machines, and I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you.
What is it?
Aloy, a machine's coming. Crouch and follow me into the tall grass.
Crouching in tall grass will make you invisible to unaware enemies.
There. Now stay low.
Little one.
No, Aloy. Such machines are called Watchers. You must learn to avoid their gaze. If you are to survive in the wilds, I will show you. Listen close and do as I do. Stay still. Wait for it to pass.
Oh, rabbit.
Now keep low and follow me across the trail to that tall grass.
Hey, Mr. Rabbit.
Oh, another one. Let it pass.
Hmm? Let's take it.
Come, back this way. The slower you move, the quieter you'll be. And crouched walking is quieter than upright.
What was that?
Wait for it.
So,
That's the last of them.
how
Let's move on.
how do these things get built? Like, obviously they're not born like regular animals. So how do they...
You did well. They didn't see or hear you.
How does the population grow?
Now stay close. That herd should be just ahead.
Is there a big machine somewhere that just constantly builds them, or... Alright.
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why's he up there? He's smiling at us.
Teb! Get back where you belong! Teb! Where are you?
Ignore him.
Teb.
We are outcasts, and he is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't like the tribe.
He is a fool. Come now. Let's find that herd.
That's not very
Follow.
nice. You don't even know him. Oh, Ridgewood. Rost, I got some more of this Ridgewood. What does this thing do? Ah, seriously, the camera is bugging me. Ah,
There. See them? These are called striders.
Striders. Oh, over there.
Ha! Get!
Oh, they're horses.
Why'd you chase them off?
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you and run away. They're best approached by stealth. Don't worry. We'll catch up with them further down the valley. You'll see.
Oh, more. Okay.
Now,
rock?
I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks.
No, tell me.
I'll show you how to use them. Those will do. Follow.
Is it all just rocks? I think it's all just rocks. No, this isn't. Ah, nice. Oh, up here as well. Nice.
Stop wasting time.
I'm trying to collect stuff. You told me to collect stuff.
There's the herd. All right. It's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them. Draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there. It must be dealt with, or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Warn them? How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy. Unless they are first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the watcher over to me. Wait for my signal.
You'd think machines would be able to sense when another goes offline. Oh. Okay. I need to throw L2 to cancel. Okay.
Aloy, throw a rock near me.
How do I throw? Oh, okay. Just do that. As if they didn't hear that.
There. Come, girl, it's safe now.
Ow. Oh. Ridgewood. A lot of Ridgewood. Hint of gold. Okay.
Harvest a kill so I can teach you how to make arrows.
Okay. Hold. Metal shards, wire, take all.
Use the stalks as arrow shafts, and metal shards for arrowheads.
Select. Okay. To craft hunt arrows. Oh, that's what Ridgewood's for. Okay, craft. Nice.
Good. You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need.
Okay.
Let's put those arrows to use. Follow.
Now I'm getting real tired of your bossiness, Ross. Who put you in charge? You're an outcast.
Here. Stay low on the grass and be quiet.
Oh god, did I just fall down a hole? Oh.
It's time to make your first kill, Aloy. Strider. One of the weaker machines. But even a weak machine can kill a hunter if she's careless. You must study the prey. Its hide is thick, but there are spots where it is vulnerable. Like its eye. Can you guess another?
Oh, hello. Blaze canister.
The canister on its back. Is that a weakness?
Yes. How did you guess that?
I
The
didn't.
device. It showed me.
That plaything? Stop playing games. Now, take down that Strider. Target the eye, or the canister. And if it charges, be ready to roll out of the way.
Okay. Let's aim for the canister.
Again! Hit! Keep firing!
That's how we do it. Blaze. Okay. Sparker.
You did well today.
Thanks.
But you have much to learn. Tomorrow, we train again.
Nah,
What was that?
You're lucky.
That boy! The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy, quick!
Get real tired of your shit, Rost. No one put you in charge. I could just as easily shoot you in the back of the head. Wait for me! Rost is not a very fast runner, is he? Uh-oh. Ooh! Ouch! Oh, they're looking for him.
I can do nothing. It's only a matter of time before the machines find that boy and kick him to death.
Oh, lovely, Rost.
If I shoot, it'll cause a stampede, and it will trample him.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
I'm getting real tired of it, Ross. I really am.
I'm not. I can sneak through.
You will not.
See ya.
Aloy!
Oh, great. He took my bow. Can I have my bow back? Okay.
I need to do this slowly and quietly.
Alright, so that's going to go around again. No.
Can't let them see me.
Okay. Anything around here? Yeah.
Got to be careful.
Okay. So he's going to come around. And then that will be my chance. Oh no, he's gone that way. Okay.
I need to see their paths. Almost there.
Okay. Now, I could go that way when he comes around, or I could wait and go that way. Could actually still go this way. Oh, nice. Ridgewood, nice.
There he is. Hey!
What? How is this?
Shh!
Hey, where's all my health stuff gone? Alright, so he's gonna go around. Okay.
How are you doing this?
Shush!
How is this possible?
Shut up, Tim! Okay. Nice. Come on, I want to start killing some robots.
So, it is no plaything.
I tried telling you that, Rost.
Wait. Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
Uh-oh.
Boy!
Save me. I just wanted...
Boy! Seal your lips. They are outcasts, both. And she is motherless. Come now. Back to Mother's heart.
I didn't realize that was a, I didn't realize being motherless was against the law.
To us. It's against tribal law. We'll go home now. Follow.
I know the way. Seal your lips. Seal your lips. Seal your lips, boy. Seal your lips.
Oh! What the?
Stay away, no mother.
It's that friggin' kid. Crap, I missed it. Okay, aim for his head. Knock the rock from his hands. Drop your rock. Knock the rock from his hands. Drop your rock. I really want to knock the rock from his hand. But I really should drop the rock. Yeah, I should drop the rock.
Stop!
Oh.
Children, away from there. Back to picking berries.
What a little jerk.
You're bleeding. Let me have a look. Here, hold still. I'll get it.
Why? Why am I an outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
Who was my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know.
Well,
You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
oh, make it simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
God damn it,
don't
Ross.
care.
Just tell me. Oh,
How do I do it? Tell me.
The proving. The tribe's rite of passage held every year. Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
A boon?
Yes.
shall
whatever the
grant
winner
us
wants.
boons.
Then I'll do it. Whatever it takes. I'll win the proving.
I see. We'd best get started.
Oh. Uh-oh. She getting better. Jesus. Oh my god, she jumped into the future. Oh.
Rost? Rost? Rost?
Where is he? 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
Well, clearly you're just dead. Oh. Alright, level 3 reached. The point of the spear. Find Rost. Okay, max health, nice. Skill points 3. Sweet. Alright. Alright, so I don't have any Ridgewood or Shard. What happened to all the Ridgewood I was collecting? Oh. Okay. Your spear can knock off machine armor using R1. Try it on the dummies. Okay. Cool. Alright.
You're going down.
Ah! Nice. R2 for a slow attack. Oh! Nice. Boom. Who's got the boons now, Rost? Okay. Campfire. What's this? Quick save, manual save. Okay. Just quick save it for now. Nice.
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here? Where's he gone to?
Clearly he's got better stuff to do. Oh. Alright. Cool. Crafting. Modify. Okay. Modify outfits. Skills. Here we go. Alright. Silent strike. Press R1 to perform a silent takedown on small machines and humans. Yes. I definitely do want that. Hunter reflexes. Time slows while aiming during a jump or a slide. Landing from a fall or jump is completely silent and will not alert otherwise. Aiming. Toggle R3 to slow down time. Attack on downed enemies. Have increased chance to knock off armor and components. Okay. Lure a single enemy away. Speeds up healing from the gatherer. Additional natural resources when foraging. Okay. I reckon we'll grab this one. And we'll grab... high damage attack on downed enemies. Light spear attacks have increased chance to knock off armor and components. Speeds up healing. Let's do this one or this one. Precision or critical hit? We'll do precision, because I reckon materials are going to be quite important in this game, so... Alright, Ridgewood. Ridgewood. Nice. Medicine pouch full.
What's he doing up there? He's just standing there. What's going on with him?
Aloy, you're here.
Everything okay? Good thing I know how to track. Why the hold up? Everything okay?
Do you want to be alone?
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows?
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Is something else bothering you?
Something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
After the proving.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast. To be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We'll discuss this later.
Okay.
You gonna push me away?
Anything else you want me to do while I'm down in the Embrace?
Odd Grata might be out of food by now. You could hunt a week's worth of meat for her, if you find the time.
Wouldn't mind if she'd say thanks just once.
Grata follows the law. Her silence towards us is honorable, not an insult.
If you say so.
Okay.
I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And that's
I'm
his
glad he
choice.
does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right. See you at the North Gate.
Okay. Odd Grata. Errand. The old outcast, Odd Grata, often needs help to survive in the wilds. The trouble is, she'll only speak when praying to the goddess All-Mother, so understanding what she wants isn't easy. Talk to Grata. Okay. Oh, God! I did not mean to do that. Oh. Alright, so where is she? She's down there. Okay.
Something's really bothering him. If he thinks I'm gonna abandon him, he's wrong.
Alright, open the map. Okay. Holy crap. Whoa! No, this is not... This isn't the whole map, is it? Holy crap. Okay. Alright. Well, it looks like we got a lot to do. So let's go. Alright, so there's a fireplace down here. I'm going to save it.
The Embrace.
Save.
My whole life, I've never gone beyond this valley. That'll change after the proving.
Give me that.
2 days. 2 days until I get answers. 2 days, and I'll know who she was. And why I was cast out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that. Alright. Time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. I should find a herd.
Well, I need to talk to Grana first. Got some more Ridgewood. Oh, God. And... Ah, there we go. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Ah, here we go.
I have looked for your bounty among the rocks and the trees.
Hello, Grata.
Oh, Mother, since I was cast out, have I not been constant as the river flows? Have I not kept the vows as the stones do? Show me your grace, All Mother, and provide for me once more.
Don't worry, Grata. I'll hunt your rabbits.
Oh, Mother, I hear your voice on the wind. I would count your blessings on my prayer beads, but I lost them atop the eastern overlook. My old bones are too worn to return.
So it's rabbits and your trinket you need this time. Okay, I'll find you at your camp.
So she's talking to me without actually talking to me. Okay. So gather meat. 5. Okay, so I need to hunt 5 rabbits. Uh-oh.
This won't go quietly.
Oh boy. Okay. Whoa, what the hell is that? Jesus! What is happening? Okay, there you are. Gotcha! Take it. Oh, okay. Well, that missed completely. Get out of here. Nice. No, didn't even get hurt. Haha. Is there a way to like lock on to like targets in that? What is that? Okay, that won't tell me nothing. Alright.
Mother's heart. 2 more days, then I'll know what it's like in there. It's so many people crammed into one place. I guess no one ever gets lonely in there.
think I need to slow down time. Got the slow down time one. Alright, hang on, let's just
It's heavy. Well, it's going white.
One. Two.
Looks good.
Whoops. Damn. Damn it. God dang it. Stand still. Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, Greta
Nice.
said her prayer
Cool.
beads were at the eastern overlook. It's not far from here. The Brave Trail up the rocks is close by.
Quiet.
Greta may be devout, but it takes strong arms to reach the overlook the fast way.
I mean, I'm assuming I'm going the right way. Oh,
Now they're hunting me.
oh, okay. I wasn't meant to jump on that. Alright. Crap. Man, she owes me big time for this. Oh. What? Geese.
This looks promising.
Grata's prayer beads. Nice.
Aha! Greta's prayer beads. I see why she comes up here to pray. It looks out for Lily's gate.
Nice.
You know, I wonder what bothers me more. That she ignores me, or that with all her talking to All-Mother, she's never lonely.
Alright, so, can I fast travel? No, I can't. Bugger. Okay.
Going down fast.
Oh, campfire. Quick save. I am going to craft some arrows.
I'm injured. I need your help.
Hang on.
Please, I need your help.
Talk to Thok. What's up, Thok?
You want to talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help. Whatever the consequences.
What's the problem then? Trouble with your leg?
Forget about me. It's my daughter, Arana. She's in danger. She went after a scrapper near Mother's cradle, and I fear for her life. I can't even stand up, let alone go after her. Will you help me find her?
Sure. I guess I can. I mean, well... What's she
Why
look
would
like?
your daughter hunt a scrapper on her own?
It's my fault. I went after it first, and it tore up my leg. I barely got away, and I left a spear impaled in the machine. That spear was made by Adina, my mate, who died last year.
Oh.
It means everything to Arana. She went after the scrapper to get it back.
Okay. Mother's
You
cradle.
said Arana went to Mother's cradle?
Yes, southeast of here. I forbid her from going, but ever since her mother died, she's become impossible. Damn it, look at me. A widower, now a cripple. Father that can't find his daughter. Please, help me set things right.
Sure.
I'll do what I can to help your daughter.
Make sure she's all right. I'm begging you.
Okay. I need to go deliver these first. Wait, wasn't there something around here? No, I think it's gone. Quick save. Okay. Right. Talk to Grada, and then I'll go save the daughter. This is actually pretty good. I am enjoying it so far. The tutorial was a bit slow, but now that we're actually, you know, fully into it, it's actually pretty good. Alright.
There's Grata, all alone with All-Mother. Good news, Grata. Once again, All-Mother has brought you rabbits. I found your prayer beads, too. Just try not to lose them again.
All-Mother, each morning I find your tears of joy speckling the leaves. Joy at the beauty of all you have made. See how I cry now with you in gratitude.
So you'll cry for her, but you won't speak to me. Fine. Guess that makes you the better outcast. Grata, I may not be around much for a while. I'm gonna run in the proving, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen after that.
All-Mother, I thank you for the kindnesses you share. When the proving comes, in your great wisdom, may you give favor to a brave of generous heart.
Aw, she does care.
Think I get what you're saying. Goodbye, Grata. For now.
Aw.
All-Mother, hear
Okay.
me as I count off my years.
Now, I want to... I don't want to do that yet. Where's quests? Here we go. Side. Her mother's footsteps. Here we go.
devotion
Alright.
for these beads.
Where is she? Okay, she's all the way over there. Okay. Let's go.
Easy, easy.
Brom! It's your sister, Olara!
Hmm? What the hell are you doing? God damn it. I need to... Yeah! Hello?
Are you out there?
She's up there. Okay. What is that? Oh boy.
Calm, calm.
Brom, can you
Wrong
hear
thing!
me?
Wrong thing! God. Alright. Get in! Oh, that took a lot of health. Oh my god.
Brom, please! It's Olara!
Jesus! Oh god, there's two of them. Oh. Oof. Get off that! What are you doing? Stop! Get off! Oh god.
I'm here, Brom! Are you out there?
Oh god. Okay. Alright. Okay. Can I jump and attack?
That'll help.
Ow! You bastard.
Please, Brom! Come find me!
Look, lady, you can see I'm busy right now. How about you give me a hand? Ow! Oh. Okay, that was, interesting. Oh. I can't, look at the watcher.
Brom! It's your sister, Olara!
Man. So that's a scrapper. Okay.
Are you out there?
I'll go talk to this girl first, because obviously she needs,
Brom, can you hear me?
No, but I can. Oh.
Who are you calling out for? Do you need help?
I have nothing against outcasts. Far from it. But I shouldn't talk to you. I don't want to get in trouble.
I don't see anyone else around to help.
So then, do what Grata does and talk to the All-Mother. Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be callous. My brother was cast out, but his sentence has ended. He should have come home, but he didn't, and his camp was covered in blood.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Why are you out here alone?
What are you doing out here all alone?
I mean, it's obvious she's looking for her brother, but...
I cut a notch on the wall, so I knew Brom's sentence was over. Then I cut 3 more. But he still hadn't come back. I begged the matriarchs to send braves to find him, and all they found was a blood-soaked camp. The braves said he must be dead, but I have to know the truth. So I came out looking for him.
You said your brother's camp was soaked with blood?
The braves went looking for him, and that's what they found. All I can think about is what might have happened. Is he really dead? Or maybe just wounded? Is he suffering? Does he need help? I can't stand it not knowing.
Why was your brother cast out?
Rom was always a little different. A little touched. One of the hunters had a cruel heart and never let him alone. I was gone but an hour, and the hunter set after him like always, but this time, Brom struck back with a rock and split the man's skull.
Ouch.
Spirits made him do it, he said. Whispers of the forgotten. It cost him 10 years. I never should have left him alone.
Jeez. Alright, I'll find him. Wait, the forgotten.
What do you mean, forgotten?
All Mother curses blasphemers who won't repent, banishing them from her eternal memory. Those lost spirits are the forgotten. Brom used to say they spoke to him, told him to do things. It was such a burden for him, and there was nothing I could do to help.
Okay.
I'll do what I can to find your brother.
You will? Then let me come with you. I won't be a bother. I know how to stay out of sight.
No.
I'm faster on my own.
If that is how it must be, just find him then. Please.
I can't tell if it's part of the game or if that was just a glitch, but the fact that she wasn't even looking at me. Oh, like, oh god. Oh, Jesus. God. Yeah, like, not even looking at me, like, acknowledging that she wasn't, like, talking to me or bloody... yeah, just not acknowledging my existence, but talking still, like... Okay. How do I let go? Oh, square, okay. Alright, so I need to go find Arana first. Did that... Where is it? Close. Side. Yes, it did. Okay. Alright. Alright. Arana.
That must be Arana. Sounds like she's in trouble.
I can't get down! Help!
Oh, over there.
I need help!
Yeah, I'm coming, I'm coming.
I'm stuck up here!
Just give me a minute, alright?
Keep that for later.
Please! I'm stuck up here!
Alright.
Somebody, please! I'm surrounded!
So he's gone the other way. Shut up. Shush. Zip your lip.
Good find.
Alright, now where's the other one gone? I just saw another one over here. Where is it? Over there, okay. Uh-oh.
Right
Alright.
twist. There.
Ow! God damn it! Down, boy! Down!
Okay. That helps.
They're all just watching now. Oh, great. Damn. Alright. Let me, because I think I want to get that critically hit one. Because that definitely come in handy. Alright. Kill the Watchers. Yeah, okay. Haven't I not killed the Watchers? Yeah. Yeah, you better run. Alright, where is she? Kill the Watchers. Are you serious? It's over there? So I did all of that for friggin' nothing? Oh, God. Okay. God's sake.
Must be Arana. Sounds like she's in trouble.
Somebody, please! I'm surrounded! Yeah, get rid of them, please!
Shut up, Arana.
Yeah, teach him a lesson.
Arana, God's sake.
Take the...
Craft fire arrows. What? Ah, there we go.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
In a second. Ah, because I can't. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright.
I just want to thank you.
Where are you?
Hey, thank you. I thought those Watchers were gonna tear me apart.
Your father sent me after you. It's time to go home.
I figured. But I can't go back until I get my mother's spear from that scrapper.
The spear.
That spear must mean a lot to you.
My mother made it not long before she died. I can't believe my father lost it.
He didn't mean to. Scrappers are dangerous.
I know. I just can't stand the idea that it might be gone forever.
Your father is worried sick about you.
He gets worried if I go 10 steps to relieve myself in the bushes.
He doesn't want to lose you, Arana.
I know. But I do wish he wouldn't yell at me so much.
How did you wind up in that tree?
I tracked the scrapper to Mother's cradle. Caught a glimpse of it too, but then a Watcher saw me and called his pack. By all, Mother, I'm just not a good enough hunter to get that spear back, am I?
Alright, I'll look for it.
I'll look for your spear.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Go find your father. His leg gave out while he was searching for you, just south of Mother's Heart.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll go to him right away. Thanks again.
Alright, so I'll finish this mission and then I'll continue the story and I'll probably do the brother mission next stream. Investigate the area with your focus. Okay. What is that? Boar. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try and hunt the boar. Damn it, saw me. God dang it. Come here.
Save this for later.
Grab this first. Oh, it's wrong. Okay. No, grab this one. Going up against some scrappers, I'm going to need some health. Alright. Oh, tracks. Oh wait, is that Arana's tracks? Oh no, let's follow it. Oh yeah, follow Arana's tracks. Okay. Oh, what's this? Alright. Where's the tracks gone? Over here.
Arana's trail ends here. Must be where she saw the scrapper. If I follow its tracks, I should be able to find that spear.
Okay. Where are you?
Mother's cradle. Stocking up.
Nice. Full. Alright.
The trail ends here. I'll bet it crossed the river. Better check the other side.
Oh, god damn it. Oh. Tracks.
Time to see Karst and get a tripcaster.
Jesus, where is this thing? Campfire. Seriously, where is it? Oh.
There. Time to get that spear.
Oh boy.
They know where I am.
Damn it. Ow. Ah, hell. Alright, this is gonna be a problem. Actually, I'm gonna leave. God, gotta leave. Get out of here! Crap. Critical hit. Okay. Help. Jesus.
A well-made weapon. Arana will be happy to have it back.
Okay. Damn. Alright, considering that's a fair way away. Talk to cast. It's in the same direction anyway.
Save these for the trail. No one else around. Looks safe to meet. My guess is he'll be waiting. There he is. Looks nervous.
Well, well, well. An outcast on my doorstep. All mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, or you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
Stop acting like a chuff.
Is there a reason why you're acting so cranky today?
Once you run the proving and get made a brave, you'll deal with traitors in Mother's heart. Maybe I don't like losing customers.
Traitors who don't break the law and deal with outcasts, you mean?
That's right. Our days of crime will be behind us, so long as you keep quiet.
Are you worried I'm going to tell someone that you trade with outcasts?
I don't think you're the kind who talks, but you never know.
You can stop worrying. The secret's safe with me.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But I don't mind hearing it.
The only person I've ever told about our trades is Rost.
Yeah, well, not like he can turn me in, even if he wanted to. Law and duty sort of a man, that Rost. I don't know how you stand it.
You really don't know why he was cast out?
I've told you no. I don't think anyone knows what he did, but it must have been serious because his term is for life.
Okay. I don't really care about that.
Last time I visited, you had a tripcaster available for trade. Still got it?
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens. What can I say? Special weapons don't come cheap.
Oh, I can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago. Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me.
Show me. Scrapper lens. Scrapper lens, there we go. Sell. There we go. Oh. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Tripcaster. Let's put it down here. Sling, rope caster, warbow, sharp shot bow. Okay. Alright.
Now that you've got yourself a tripcaster, practice how to use it someplace else, alright? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really? Could have fooled me.
Anything else?
Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here. Same as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt.
The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay. Be sure to take a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got something that could give you an edge in the proving.
Okay. So I've only got 50 shards. Do I need a lot of these stuff used for trading with merch? Oh, okay. So right. Okay. Mark to sell. Mark to sell. 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 Okay. Nice. Okay. Is there any way I can tell what my current thing is? Treasure boxes. Okay.
So.
No, I'm good for now.
I guess
Thanks.
that can.
All right.
I've got what I need.
What's my inventory? Weapons. Here we go. 80 handling, 15, 25. 80
Time to meet Ross at the North Gate.
25.
What is it?
Okay. Right. No. Okay.
Another day.
All right. Wait, hang on. What are they? What are these? Do I have them? Okay, apparently I do. Okay.
Another day.
No. Goodbye.
I guess that can.
All right.
Okay. Right. Aim at the ground near an enemy and fire it at 2 spots to place a shock wire. Right. Okay. Right. So now let's go back to Thok. It's not Thok. Alright. Alright. This way. Oh, right. What was it I just got before? Modifications. Okay. Resources. Treasure boxes. View contents. Take all. Oops. I don't want to drop it. Special items. Arana's spear. Okay. Where is crafting? Modify weapons. Here we go. Damage coil, fire coil. Let's put damage coil on there. Equip. Okay, cool. Alright. So I need to go and give Arana her spear. And then I'll continue the story. Surely you'd get the option to fast travel eventually. Because this is ridiculous. I am not walking this entire map. Here! Here! Too slow. Whew. Skills.
Have you given away the hunt?
In the fight. Whoop. Need these. Quick save. Alright.
Oh, Mother be praised. Aloy's back! With the spear.
I sure am.
First you send Arana back to me, and now you've got the spear. When I first called out to you for help, I didn't even know if you'd speak to me. I'm glad you did.
Me too. I can't believe you got the spear back.
Your mother knew how to craft them. It's of exceptional make.
I'll never be the crafter she was, but she did pass along a few tricks. I'd be happy to take a look at your spear.
Thank you. It sounds like she was special. I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, because of you, I still have the spear to remember her by. You didn't have to help us, but you did. She would have admired that.
The thing...
Thank you, Aloy.
I think the thing I
everything.
really like about this game... It's a weird thing. But the eyes... Their eyes look really good in the cutscenes. Like the reflections in the eyes and... Like, it all looks really good. Alright, meet Rost at the North Gate. Okay.
Can't be too prepared.
Level 5. Nice. Okay. In the butt!
Lucky me.
Whoopsies! Oh. Nice. Okay. I get this one in the butt as well. Nice and quiet, nice and quiet. Hit! Oh man. Alright.
What are they hunting out there? Beyond the embrace. Can't be just one machine.
Alright, hang on, Rust. Okay.
Aloy.
Oh, whoops.
You're here.
I sure am.
You have the fire arrows.
See, look at the eyes.
I do.
The eyes are incredible.
Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark? Look, Rost. I've thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the proving, okay? I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised me.
Aloy.
The eyes just
The
look
law
like glass.
forbids all contact.
It does, and I don't care. I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
Of course.
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it is.
Alright. I helped Ograda.
I got Grada her rabbits, for which she thanked Allmother, of course.
It was Allmother working through you to bring her the rabbits.
You know,
I was possessed?
But I was there and I hunted alone.
And you always say that. And so, make yourself alone.
I have a tripcaster.
Saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
I
What's
don't
the lesson?
understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Until then, we wait.
God, still bossing me around.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
Alright. Rest at the campfire.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry.
Sawtooth.
Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to... Skills, here we go. Time slows, landing from forward jump. Slow... Probably... oh... Heal or slow? Go heal. Because I've been needing to do a lot of that lately.
It's not far.
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see. I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings. Won't be much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we've passed are theirs. And tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
You know, Ross, just go home. You're bringing everyone down. This is stocking me up on a lot of ammo.
And one of these. An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
Righto.
It's huge. How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand?
Oh, thanks. Oh, whoops.
You are on your own.
I should stay out of sight.
Okay.
I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
Oops. Okay, Tripcaster. Where's it gone? Oh, it's over there. Weakness is fire. Okay. Oh, it's too far away. Okay. That's it. Come on.
I can get out of this. It saw me.
Crap. Ow!
I should see it. See what that reveals.
Uh-oh. Crap, I pressed the wrong button. Oh. Come on. Jesus! Gotcha!
Handy.
Thanks for the help, Rost. Your help is greatly appreciated.
can't spare the weight.
Oh, satchel's full. Okay, drop.
Why did I bring you here?
I don't know.
Questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow.
Follow, follow, follow. God, just a broken record.
These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the Proving. And after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow.
Oh my god, does the dude know any other words? Oh.
Dawn has passed. This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart, then.
You will.
Whew. Okay. Nice. Oh, I got another skill point. Now, I just want to have a quick look at what this next row is. So, strike from above, so I definitely want to get that. Use ranged weapons while balancing on ropes, that'll definitely come in handy as well. Further reduces your visibility, that'll come in handy. Move faster while wielding a heavy weapon, okay. Critical hit plus, okay. Okay. Right, okay. Alright. Is there any way that I can, like, make my bag bigger? Nice. Alright. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end this episode here, guys. It seems like a good spot to end it before I go into the Proving, because the Proving will probably be the big, what's the objective, or the big plot point for the next episode. So I think I'm going to end this episode here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you all in my next video. So thank you so much, guys.